It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Here I am in a lovely little coastal town called Whitehaven, just a few miles west of the Lake District. Apparently the town is famous for coal mining. That was the purpose why it was built. As you can see, here's the harbour, which is where I am. So I'm here today to begin the Coast-to-Coast challenge. So apparently you've got to kick things off by giving your bike a little dip in the water. So let's do it. Ready to go. Let's get it on. Now I've come off that old railway track, surrounded by the hills. "20 to 10, just descending into Lowes water on the edge of Lakeland now. Tell you what, there were some right gnarly hills up there, just up and then whoosh, absolutely flying, lots of fun. Got a fly in my eye though, blinded me with my right eye for a bit. But yeah, beautiful around here as you can see. It's 10:30 now. Feel absolutely knackered, feel like I've got no energy left at all. It's becoming a real struggle to cycle, even on flat. It's becoming really difficult, so I don't think I've got much energy left. There was a coffee shop as well back in the little village down there. Desperate for a coffee. I should have stopped there, but I wanted to keep going. But now I've barely got anything left, so I'm having a bit of a break in this lovely bit of the world. And as you can see, it's all uphill as well for another maybe 700 foot. So just having a bit of a boost. Group going. Whoa! I'm in Keswick. It's 1:30, so I'm making great time, right? Doing well, way ahead of schedule. Absolutely wrong. Look at this. My bike is f***ed. So basically, pulled up to the side of the road, had a little break, ready to go up. As soon as I started going up, snap, the hanger came off the back. Absolutely devastated. Nothing I could do. No way I can continue. Pulled up at the side of the road, drowning in my sorrows, thinking I'm going to start having to wave cars down now, get a lift off somebody. Luckily some guy pulls up in a van, comes out, I ask him to have a look. Turns out he owns a shop, a cycle shop somewhere down south. He's here on his holiday. He's got 2 mountain bikes in the back of his van with his little lad. Long story short, he gives me a lift to Winlatter, a couple of miles up ahead where I was. Cycle shop, didn't have the part, didn't have the emergency part, so screwed. Then he gives me a ride to Keswick, which is another 5 miles down the road. Took it to a cycle shop. They've got the emergency bit, but they ain't got enough time to fix it. So now I'm waiting outside this shop in Keswick. But the guy says he'll be back in 5 minutes. So I'm going to see if he can fix it really quickly and then come up with a plan from there. But yeah, pretty screwed, but you know what? It happens, doesn't it? It's like Mr. Bean on tour, this. So Brian the Legend managed to fix my bike. So he's put a emergency hanger on there, which is a bit dodgy. I'm not sure how long it's going to last or whether it's durable, but it could do the job, he says. Might be a bit of a struggle going uphill again. Called a taxi. I think it's about 5 or 6 miles back here, cost me 20 quid. And here I am back in this location where I was at 10:30 this morning. It's now 3:30. So I'm way behind. So here we go again. Banana number 2, deja vu. It's 5 o'clock now and I am absolutely bloody knackered. Starting to get quite uphill as well. And I reckon I've got another 16 miles to go to Penrith. It's going to be tough. I'm definitely going to call it a night when I get there. Get some big food. Can't wait. Hiya, mate. By the way, it is fun. Trust me. Penrith, I am. First thing I did when I got here, seek out a pub with food, board and elbow. Pretty nice here, nice view from the beer garden out front. Ordered a pint, first thing I did, priority. Booked my hotel, which is just up the road. Hotel, it's a pub, it's a room in a pub. And there's a Wetherspoons around the corner, so if Dave stops ordering food, I'm going to probably order food there. absolutely starving, but feeling much better after that pint. Now begins day 2. It's 20 to 8 in the morning. Just been to Morrison's to stock up on food for the day. Don't want to make the same mistake as yesterday. And the weather's pretty grim, quite cold as well. So let's see what today has in store. 10 to 9, on the road to Whitehaven, and look what happens. This is completely bent, so it keeps coming off the cog. So I need to screwed again. I'll have a walk to Whitehaven. I think it's only half a mile away, and see if anyone can fix it. Back in Penrith, just ended up getting a taxi from Whitehaven train station. Took about 15 minutes to arrive, 15 minutes to get here. Here I am. So cycle shop's just round there. Just waiting on the diagnosis, seeing what they can do. Should be around half an hour before I find out. Hopefully it gets fixed up. Back on the road, back where everybody started. 20 to 11, all patched up. Should do the job. So massive thanks to Argon Cycles in Penrith. So my chain had bent the inner chain ring, which is the problem. But it's all patched up, should do the rest of the trip. And the guy told me there's so many things wrong with my bike though, so many things. Maybe like 200 quid's worth of repairs. So just a lesson, get your bike serviced before you do one of these things. I thought it'd be fine to only use it to cycle 4 miles a day to and from work. Thought it was in good shape, but it's in terrible shape. Anyway, morale's high, feeling good. Don't know how long that's going to last though, we'll see. Heartside Summit, made it. And you know what? It wasn't even that bad. It was quite steady. Some lovely views to take in as well as you're going up. But not bad at all. Took me about an hour and 10 minutes to get up. And as you can see, it's quite a lovely day now. The weather's cleared up nicely. There's a cafe at the top of the summit as well. But you know what? It's burnt down. I was hoping to reward myself with a nice brew after battling that climb. But happy days. Should be a lot easier from here. But that ride from Nent Head to Allen Head's absolutely incredible. Sure, it was a bit of a graft at first, you know, up, bit hard. But when you get to the top, surrounded by all these golden hills, in the middle of nowhere, no cars, roads all to yourself, and then whoosh, straight down, absolutely flying, picking up some crazy speeds, adrenaline's pumping, you back up again using your momentum, back down again, just absolutely gliding, incredible. I've got a room booked 3 miles ahead on the cycle route, and then from Stanhope to there, apparently it's the toughest climb. So, you know what I'm getting myself into. It's much easier when you know what's ahead, and you know how long the torch is going to last. And right now, on top of the world, nearly done for the day. 7 o'clock now. I'm staying just up the road there, now the climb is done, in Parkhead station. Apparently, we're right on the 100-mile mark now of the C2C, so there's only 30 miles left, and all the uphill is done. It's done and dusted. Apparently, just up there, from there it's all downhill. This is my place for tonight. Not bad at all, eh? So that's where I'm staying tonight. I had to get the camera back on to show you this. Look at these clouds, absolute monsters. So I'm glad I'm calling it a night right now. I'm glad these weren't around earlier. You know what, I feel like I've been really lucky on this trip, believe it or not. It's all about perception, isn't it? You can either count your blessings or you can count your sorrows. Day 3, 7:15 in the morning, time to go again. Just got up, big continental breakfast, bowl of cereal, bowl of porridge, honey, toast, boiled egg, fueled up, coffee, ready to go. Cheers to Lorraine and Terry for having me here as well. It's absolutely ideal place to stay on this route. Family run business, take good care of you. So the route is just here as well. You can see the blue sign in the distance. Woke up and it was absolutely chucking it down as well. Just decided I'm going to go for it. I'm going to get outside. As soon as I stepped outside, it stopped raining. So happy days. Don't know how long that's going to last though. So let's see what today's got in store for us. You'll never guess what's happened here now. Can't believe it. You know what? Absolutely nothing is wrong. Way. Look at where we are. Stadium of Light, Sunderland. Big up the Black Cats. From Parkhead station all the way down to Concert. So that's like an old railway road that's been tarmacked over. Beautiful as you're coming out of the Pennines. Following their Concert, it gets a bit suburby, it's a bit boring, and the cycle route breaks up a bit, so you're crossing over A roads. It weren't that good, to be honest. Stanley, had a coffee in Stanley Town, and then back on the route. It's great from there, just sprinting, steady, a bit downhill as well, just pedalling, keeping your head down, making good ground. And then somewhere in the midst of there, I came off my bike, tried doing a 90-degree turn, just proper skidded. Look at the state of me. Muddy as, absolutely muddy, and my bag as well. So yeah, my right state. But you know what? We're almost home. Why I, man? Coast-to-Coast, Whitehaven to Broker. Yep, made it, smashed it, on top of the world right now. Bob's a good un. Special thank you to Paul. Picked me up beside the road, bottom of Windlatter Pass, my hero. Drove me around trying to get the bike fixed, to Windlatter Pass, to Keswick, helped me out massively and gave up a lot of his time. Massive thanks to Brian, who did a really good job putting on that emergency hanger. And a massive thanks to Aragon's Bicycles, who fixed me up as well after whatever happened to that, whatever it is. So yeah, big thanks, couldn't have done it without you.